Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pennsauken Township's 2021 reorganization. Before we move forward with the meeting, I'd like to identify a few dignitaries that are here live and in person, as well on Zoom. First, we have County Commissioner Al Dyer, former Township Committee member as well. Hello, Al. We have Senator Jim Beach, Assemblyman Lou Greenwald, Assemblywoman Pam Lampett, County Commissioner Ed McDonald, County Commissioner Jeff Nash, former Mayor Jack Killion, and former Mayor Bill Orth. We welcome all of you. Thank you for your continued support and everything that you have done for our township over many, many years. Thank you and welcome. Before we call the meeting to order, I want to start off like I have done, unfortunately, since March, and giving everyone an update on our coronavirus numbers. Currently, as of tonight, we have 3,033 confirmed cases of the virus, with 46 residents who have passed away. It's a sad state that almost after a year, we're still here with masks, hand sanitizer, and trying to navigate all of this. So please, wear your masks. Tonight is a first. We're coming to you live from the Pennsauken Country Club and on Zoom. And all the safety precautions, from masks to hand sanitizers to social distancing, are in place. For everyone who is joining us on Zoom, thank you for coming tonight, as well as thank you for your support throughout the year. I'd like to officially call tonight's meeting to order, and I would like to ask everyone to join me with a salute to the flag and a moment of silence. If you're in the room, please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd ask everyone to please join me in a moment of silence, thinking of all the loved ones that we have lost here in town and throughout the country and world due to the coronavirus and many, many things that have happened this past year. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Please take a seat. Thank you. This is the announcement of compliance with Senator Byron M. Baer Open Public Meeting Act. We're going to kick tonight's meeting off with some remarks from the outgoing mayor, who is me. In just a few minutes, we are going to swear in a new mayor and deputy mayor, and I can't be more excited. But there's a few things I'd like to share before we do that. I stand here still humbled, honored, and proud to represent our town as the mayor this past year. First, I'd like to thank our current and past Township Committee members for their support and trust throughout this unprecedented year that we all endured with the coronavirus. I'd also like to thank our Township employees who helped us find a way to serve our residents and keep things moving during this crazy year. To our residents, thank you for electing me for a full term on Township Committee. Thank you for your trust and your encouragement over the past year. Your kind words when I bumped into you at Meadowbrook Foods or at Fabrizio's Pizza or Home Depot really kept me going and knew that we were going in the right direction for our town. I'd like to recognize Bill Orth for his past few years as our dedicated public safety director and for all of his service during the past 30 years. Thank you, sir. Yes. I'd like to congratulate our soon-to-be new mayor, Marco DiBattista, as well as our new deputy mayor, Jessica Raffi. Yes, yes. Marco and Jess, I'm looking forward to continue working with both of you. Wish you both the best of luck. Your passion for our township shows every day, and I know you will continue to move our township in the right direction. Niece, I will say you might as well kiss him goodbye today, because as you will ask Bridget, you're not going to see him much at all, which might be a good thing for you like it was for Bridget, but it does wear you down. So good luck, and if you need any pointers, just call Bridget. I'm sure she'll give you a few. A huge thank you to our administrator and fire chief, Joe Palumbo. For the past year, he's worked 2 full-time jobs without complaint. He was our navigator through the pandemic and helped usher in many needed changes and upgrades to our township's infrastructure and daily operations. Also, my sincere gratitude goes to his wife, Becky, and his 2 kids. Thank you for sharing your husband, Becky. I know it wasn't easy, and I know he was busy every minute of every day, and we appreciate your support and understanding. Additionally, I'd like to thank Bill Hertline, who leads our Office of Emergency Management, for all that he has done and continues to do to keep us aware and safe during and regarding this virus. You can't do this job, this full-time, part-time job, without the support, understanding, and saying a lot of "I'm sorry" to your wife. Bridget, I appreciate everything that you have done for our family as I was running out of the house or jumping on Zoom calls every day. You put a lot on your shoulders while you were pregnant and after you had Ashlyn. I know you were stressed and maybe aggravated with me quite a few times as you took care of both kids and took care of everything else. But you supported me, and I'm extremely grateful for that. I love you, and thank you very much. And I know you don't want to hear me say, "I'll just be 5 more minutes ever again." Niece, if you hear him say that, know that it's not 5 minutes. To my family, I appreciate your support and your never-ending efforts to keep me humble and never letting me off the hook with anything. To our newest members of committee, welcome and best of luck. I'm excited to work with you and know that we will serve our residents and know that you will serve our residents with respect, care, and dedication. Speaking of committee, there are a few firsts that I'm excited and extremely proud of. We have our first African American female on Township Committee. We have our first Latino male on committee. We have our first Latina Middle Eastern female deputy mayor. As I've said numerous times, our diversity makes Pennsauken so very special and unique, and our committee reflects that. Last year, I laid out a few items that we planned on doing to enhance collaboration, increase transparency, and help Pennsauken be prepared for the next decade ahead of us. We pushed back our meetings to 6 p.m. so it's easier for residents to attend. We had representatives from our police, fire, EMS, and other township departments at each meeting to answer questions that residents might have on the spot. Due to COVID, instead of taking our meetings on the road like we planned, and hold them in neighborhoods across Pennsauken, we had to use Zoom. But we saw increased participation, which was fantastic. We increased our activity on social media, hearing directly from me and the deputy mayor on what is happening in town. We upgraded and streamlined many of our processes to be more efficient so our residents can have a better experience with government. We succeeded in ensuring that our police, fire, and EMS departments have the manpower and resources they needed to protect, serve, and care for our residents and businesses, including the historic merging of EMS into our fire department. Lastly, I'm proud of the efforts of many people from the library board and township to secure the 2nd largest grant in the state for our new library and municipal building, all the while doing it at the height of the pandemic. In closing, 2020 was a wild, wild ride. And I pray that life becomes normal again for all of us. I hope I made you proud and served you all with respect and care. I appreciate the opportunity that I was given and ask that you keep dreaming big for our township and support the efforts of this committee, because we care a lot about this town and care a lot about you, our residents. Thank you all very much.
I, your name,
I, Tim Killion,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and to the government established
and to the government established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform
perform
all the duties
as committeeman
in the Township of Pennsauken,
in the Township of Pennsauken,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my
So help
ability.
me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.